Okay, this is how your assignment for Tuesday should work. We're going to have, we can forget about everything to the left of this. We're going to have a CSCI 425 folder, and inside that we're going to have an index page. And we're going to label that home page, and we're going to have a link to Google. We have three pictures here. This is in, let me see, I can't get the address here. I think this is in folder 1, this is in folder 2, and this is in folder 3. I think that's the way I did it. And here's a link to page 1, a link to page 2, and a link to page 3. This is inside of folder 1, this is inside of folder 2, this is inside of folder 3, which is inside of folder 1. Okay, so if I'm here on my, this is like the home page, the top level page, and this should take me to Google, and I should be able to come back. Okay. It should display all three pictures for me. This should take me to the home page in folder number 1. Okay, so if I click on that, and it is inside of the CSCI 425 folder, folder 1, and then the name of the file I'm getting in there is index 1. And then I want to go back to the home page. I'm back here on index. Then I want to have that take me to page 2, which is also a folder inside of CSCI 425, and the home page there is called index 2. And then I want to go back to my home page. And then I want to go to page 3, which is inside of folder 1 and then folder 3, and then I want to go to index 3. So that's nested in an extra level of file folders there. And then I'm going to go back to the top level. So now I've tested my top level page, and now I'm going to go to page 1, and this is the folder, the home page for folder 1. So it's got a different label at the top. And if I click on top, it should take me up to the home page, and it does. And if I hit back, I should be back on the home page for folder 1. And if I click on page 1, it should just take me to where I am already. If I click on page 2, it should take me to folder 2, index 2. And if I click on page 3, it should take me to folder 3, which is inside of folder 1, and the page there is index 3, and then I'm going to go back. Okay, so, whoops, I messed up. I think I wanted to go from here down to page 3, and that works, and then I wanted to go back. Okay, so that has tested the top level page, that has tested page 1. Now I want to go to page 2, and I want to test all my links on page 2. So I'm going to go to Google and go back, and then I want to go to the top, and that's my home page, and go back to page 2. Then I want to go from page 2 to page 1, and I did, and then I want to go back. Now I'm back on page 2. I want to go from page 2 to page 2, which doesn't do anything. I want to go from page 2 to page 3, and that takes me to this file right here. And now I've tested everything from all the links on page 2. And obviously, if these links were bad, the pictures would not show up. So all of my picture links are correct too. So let's go to page 3 now, and we need to test all of the links on folder 3. So I'm on the home page for folder 3. Let's go to Google, and there's Google. And then let's go to the top, and that takes me to the home page, which is indexed. Then I want to go back to page 3, and then I want to go to page 1 from there, and I'm on page 1, and I want to go back to page 3, and then I want to go to page 2, and it takes me to page 2, and hit back, and then page 3 should just take me to page 3, so this doesn't change. So if you have, looks like we've got 5 links on every page, we've got 3 pictures on every page, and if you have all 8 of those on all 4 pages, then you have correctly done the assignment for today. When you get done, you want to make sure that you test it. And here's how you test it. This is in a folder called CSCI 425. It's on my desktop right now. And what you need to do is you need to take that entire folder, move it someplace else, and then test all of the links on all of the pages again. And if they don't work in both places, then you've made a mistake. So don't even think about handing it in until you've tested it in more than one place. Copy it to a USB drive, copy it to your OneDrive, copy it to another folder on your desktop, put the whole thing inside of another folder, whatever you want to do with it, but test it someplace else. I'm expecting that everybody will get everything right on this assignment.